My name's the Comedic Communist, and sometimes I get a lot of questions like, hey, Commie, what's a gigabyte? Well, I'm here to tell you, and as someone who touched a computer once, I'm gonna explain the fuck a gigabyte is right fucking now. Let's go. So, a gigabyte, or a GB, is it's a form of memory in 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 like a PC, and you can have different kinds of gigabytes. Like you can have 1 gigabyte, which isn't very much. It's like 1 dot, or you could have like 2 gigabytes, which is like 2 dots. And as you can see, that's twice as much. But if you jump, you can go all the way up to like, well, my computer personally has 500 GB, and that's like 7 dots. So now that you have a basic idea of what a gigabyte is, let's break down some other stuff. A gigabyte is made up of things called MBs and KBs, which is like mini bytes and kitten-sized bytes. So let's just megabyte, mini, mega. It doesn't matter. Everyone calls them something different, you know. Then you have your kitten-sized byte, and I think like they're called mini bytes because the kittens eat those bytes. Oh, and these are called gigabytes because that means big, like gigantic. And this is like, mini byte, so that would be like maybe half a dot. And a KB would be like a quarter of a dot. You can't tell very well here, but I'm trying. I'm sorry, I'm not an artist. So it takes like 27 megabytes to make 3 kilobytes, but it takes like probably somewhere in the 92 range. But it takes like and that equals maybe like 1/9 of a GB. And it's pretty simple once you get to it. But actually, it's a little known fact that if you add enough GBs, maybe like that many, it actually equals 7 MB, which is pretty interesting. So I hear you asking, well, Kami, what's right for me and my computer? Personally, say you got, your laptop, whatever, it's okay, you're running Doom on it. It's a pretty fun game, you know, shooting demons. Anyway, I'd say if you want to run Doom, the original, you're gonna need at least 700 GBs of RAM. And I know you're asking, Kami, what's RAM? Well, that's really a different video, but I'll give you a quick rundown. It stands for running at moment. And how much RAM you have determines how much powerful stuff you can have running at a moment. So if you want to run Doom like in 7 different tabs, you're going to need at least 9800 gigabytes of RAM or 3 KB of RAM or of I really hope this cleared everything up. Leave comments if you have any further questions or need some PC help. Like I said, I've touched a computer like 7 times, and I'm pretty good at this, no mean to brag. So just leave a comment down below and hit me up, and we'll see if we can sort out your problems if you have any. And as always, thanks for watching, comrades. Goodbye. Get it? It's like it's like if you type the equal key and the close parenthesis key on a keyboard, it makes this face. Anyway, as long as we're drawing, what if we just nice. That's some communism. Mwah. Anyway, like, subscribe, share with your friends if they're having PC trouble, and don't forget that you need, if you want to get the RAM, you gotta get the gigabyte. And oh, I almost forgot one important thing. Your computer has something in it called a processor. A little bonus tip here. A processor comes in like different things like the Intel i3 or the i7. Never go for anything past an i3. Ideally, get an i2. But the i3, that 3 means it multiplies everything times factors of 3. And I know what you're saying. Why not get the 7? Well, that comes back into the RAM. Remember? We only have like 700 GBs RAM, so the i3 a 3 can go into 9800 more than 7 can. So that's why you want this. Okay, for real now, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have fun out there.